Hola, Adri. Gracias por entrar, chula. ¿No estás en vivo tú? Ni me fijé quién estaba en vivo, fíjate. Andábamos arreglando una cerca. Ya casi está terminada, pero no me fijé quién estaba en vivo. Hi, sis. Ok, mija, ojalá te recuperes pronto. Muchas gracias. Sí, acuéstate a descansar un rato. Uncle, thank you for stopping by. Ya lo terminaste. Ok, chula. Que te mejores, mija. ¿Todavía sis? Muchas gracias. Me vas a dar un frego de horas. Muchas gracias, sis. Sí, se van a reproducir suave las horas así, si los ves todos, sis. Thank you, everybody. Ojalá te sientas mejor, chula. Dolores de cabeza son extremadamente fastidiosos y dolorosos. Sí, a mí me daban muchas migrañas, fíjate, antes. Y yo no sé si seré yo nada más, pero mucho tiene que ver con el estrés, mija, ¿eh? Si anda uno preocupado o estresado por algo, dolores y dolores todos los días. What happened, uncle? Oh no. Did you lose a chicken? Oh, really? Like bad, or were you just passing by, or what happened? Sí, chula, es eso, cuando anda uno estresado y que estás así, piense y piense algo que te está fastidiando y molestando y angustiando, dan dolores de cabeza. What happened, uncle? Something happened right now too, and I didn't record it. It's it's sad because I don't know if it's gonna happen again. Frodo got all like he got close to Mocha, very close to her, and started like inflating his neck feathers and was about to attack her, and then she was just staring at him and jumped towards him, and Frodo got freaked out and he ran away. He ran and just crowed like 4 seconds later he crowed. Oh, really? Why would he do that, uncle? He was waiting for you not to be like looking. They're funny. Yeah, so I think Mocha scared Frodo. I was already running towards him because I thought Frodo was gonna like peck her. And no, Mocha jumped towards him and he took off running like so fast. He knew, so he was like, oh no, what did I just do? And what happened after, uncle? He was running before I even turned around. I can already picture him. They're smart animals, uncle. I told you they're super smart. They know. That's funny. You should have recorded. Did you record it? Or like a little bit after? No? That would have been so funny. That would have been hilarious to watch. He's been dancing for the hens last few days. Wait, so is he a full-grown rooster already? Because I think when they start becoming adults, that's when they start dancing, no? They do the dance. Because I don't see that on teenagers. I just see it on the ones that are becoming grown adults, like fully grown. Yeah, they start doing the dance, and oh my lord. There's only two other roosters out here, juvenile roosters, that we gotta figure it out what we're gonna put in because they've been bothering the girls. I was gonna say molest them again. They've been bothering them. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm not sure I got it. Oh, okay. Oh, well, hopefully you did. That would be so cool to watch. Even if it's the sounds of it, that would that would be good. If it's just the sounds of what was happening. See those screams that you hear are the two juveniles left outside with all the hens. Cause there's Frodo, but I told you, he just stopped trying to get the hens. And there's Daryl, but they don't scream. When Daryl's getting them, they don't scream. Only when there's those other new juvenile roosters. Kratos is already in his dorm. So we're gonna have to prepare a few more dorms for these other juvenile roosters. Amiga, te da risa. I let them out at 3:30 today, so they had an extra hour of foraging today. They're happy. And I see all of them so far. The reason why, Uncle, is for breeding. Because eventually I'm planning to, um, I want to sell chicks. Or even if they're not chicks, even if they're like juveniles already, but they're going to be pure breeds. Because it's really hard to get a pure breed rooster. If you get it from somebody, you run the chance that it could be, mixed. They won't be pure. They're not mixed. No, it's the ones that I'm telling you that Tractor Supply gave us, instead of hens. I mean, they told us they were hens, but they were males. So like the leghorn that we got, he's pure. You could see right away when you see him, you're gonna know. Oh wow, that's a pure leghorn. He's not mixed at all. He's pure leghorn. And also the females that we have two leghorns. Those are pure also. So I want them to have their own little house or their own little coop area, so that way they can give us, if we decide to breed, they're gonna be fertilized eggs and they're pure. Also the Americana, we bought three, and two were females and one is a rooster. So I have an Americano rooster also, and he's pure. You could tell they're pure. Because it's obvious when a chicken or a hen or a rooster, when they're mixed, you could tell right away. And then also this gray, I don't know what his name is or what type of breed he is. Is those hens are like they look almost gray because they have so many black and white feathers, like super tiny black and white. Um, it was a rooster. And then which other one I have? Oh, the Turkin. I want to breed the Turkins too. So eventually, yeah, that's Roro. Oh, okay. I was going to make this area to keep when I want. Yeah, pure breeds. That's what I'm doing, Uncle. So we're getting ready. The next step for the coop is getting ready with different. I don't want them to be super tiny dorms. I want them to have a little a run area and a roosting room for all the little groups that I'm gonna separate them. I'm gonna put cradles with all the Easter eggers and olive eggers. He's gonna have all those. So it's gonna be cradles and about 10 hens. And then Daryl's gonna keep his flock that he has right now. I think it's gonna be 25 ladies and him. And then I'm gonna separate the Turkins. They're gonna have their own designated spots in case we want to breed them. The Leghorns also. So that's the reason why I have so many roosters, Uncle, because they're not mixed. They're pure breed. So I wanna. They're hard to come around. So if I have them already, I don't want to get rid of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing that. Cause let's say you do wanna breed, and then you go looking for somebody that has a certain type of rooster, and then they tell you, oh, this is a certain type, but you could tell they're mixed, so your breeds will not be pure. So when there's like flukes that we got him trying to get a hen, but it's a fluke, it's a male. That's that's fine to me because I want to breed. And I think I'm only missing one rooster that I want. Though two, actually two. I want to get what's it called? The copper moran rooster. Because if you mix the copper moran rooster with an olive egger, with the, I'm sorry, with the Easter egger, the lace blue, the offspring will lay olive eggs. Hola, piensa positivo, bella hermosa. Muchas gracias por pasar. Hi, Serena. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, chula. Muchas gracias, mija. You get olive. Yeah, I have already two olive eggers, but if you want to do the really, really deep green olive, Uncle, you do a blue layer Easter egger. It's gonna have a pretty blue, not like a like faded, almost whitish. No, it's gonna be a really deep, nice blue, and then you cross her with a copper moran rooster, and their babies will lay. If you're lucky enough to get hens, they will lay olive eggs, like the nice avocado olive eggs. What's happening, Piggy? It sounds like they're fighting or something. Um, yeah. So I wanna do that also. If I get the copper moran, cause I have 4 copper morans and they do lay chocolate, but it's not the deep, deep chocolate, Uncle. They are dark, but not dark enough. And if I get the copper moran rooster, I can breed pure. And then you start breeding and breeding and crossing and breeding until you get the really deep chocolate ones. That's why these chickens are so expensive, because it takes a while to get exactly the color that you want. Yeah, I've been studying on those too, Uncle. I've been like how to get the pink ones and the purples, and those are really hard to get. But it takes a little bit. It takes a while for you to get exactly the color that you're looking for. But that's how you start. You start by just trial and error. And also the other rooster that I want to get is the Red Island Red, or what's it called? Rhode Island Red. I want to get him because I want to make a whole bunch of canellas, like beautiful cinnamon color, not like the orangey ones, but like the deep, deep red cinnamon color. I want those. I know the blooms. Yeah, I already have a pink bloom. I don't know exactly who's laying it, to be honest. I think it's an Easter egger. I have a purple bloom and a pink bloom, and I am not sure who's doing those. I have to keep an eye like I used to do. I used to know exactly whose egg, even if I got 30 eggs a day, I used to know who laid this egg, and this one is from this one, and this one is, I knew. But now it's hard because of all the new layers. I don't know who's doing the pink bloom or the purple bloom. I don't know whose those eggs are. But yeah, I'm gonna work on my chocolates, Uncle, and I do want to get more olives. Because the two olives that I have, they are nice. They're pretty green, but they're not the deep, deep, foresty, musty green. I want that. I want that green. Pink bloom, it's... Oh, really? That's crazy. Yeah, I have somebody that lays a pink bloom, and the egg has white spots. So far, that's my favorite egg, and I don't know who lays it. I don't know who it is. It has a really pink bloom. Oh, I think it's on the short. On the short where I show all my eggs and all my colors, you could see it. It's a pink one, a pink bloom with white spots. It's beautiful. And I don't know, I think it might be the Easter eggers that I thought they were gonna lay blue, but they ended up laying the pink and purple, I think. So you see the red chicken that passed by earlier? I want the rooster for her, so I can get pure reds. I know, Uncle, but you know what's interesting? I thought, honestly, I thought it was just colors. That, oh, that's beautiful. But no, like for example, my two olive eggers, the shell is so hard that I can get one of their eggs. I'll give you an example. One day, I don't know what they were doing in the egging boxes, but most of the eggs were dirty. And I don't like washing them to store them. So I'm like, you know what? All right, I'll feed them back to them, right? So I put them all in a little plastic container, and I grabbed the olive egg, and with that one, I cracked all of the other eggs. It was like 15 eggs, Uncle. 15 to 20 eggs. And the olive egg did not crack. It has like super thick shell. And the taste of the yolk is really rich. Almost like the chocolate ones. So I don't think it's just the color, honestly. They taste different. Red Island Reds? It's because they're they're beautiful to look at. They're a beautiful breed, but also they lay really big eggs like the leghorns. I think if I would choose only for layers, it would just be Red Island Reds and also the leghorns. Wow, pretty color. Yes, amiga. And you get that the deep rich, the rich olive with the. You need the copper Moran rooster. If you really want to make your own green, you have to have the copper Moran rooster. And you have a few different Easter eggers that lay different types of blues, and that's how it's gonna decide what color is gonna come out. You buy eggs, yes. No, you know what? Listen, and it's gonna be recording on the live, amiga. You don't have to buy them. I will ship you a dozen eggs fertilized with beautiful colors that I know they're gonna like. You're gonna hatch beautiful colors. I'll ship them for free to you. I mean, I'll give you the eggs. You probably, because I don't know how much shipping is. You probably just pay for the shipping, and I'll send you however many eggs you want fertilized. But I need to get the rooster though, and I don't want to get that rooster from just somebody. I want to get a pure breed, a pure copper Moran. I know he's gonna be expensive, but it's okay. I think I would do the Easter egger. Pink with white dots. Yeah. If you go back and look at the short and Audrey, if you have time, and that is a beautiful egg. I need to find out who's doing it because I pick it up daily. I see the egg almost daily. There's a few days that it misses, but she keeps laying it like that. Pink bloom with white dots. And as soon as I find out who it is, that's how you start making different colors or make it look nicer with more spots. You know what I mean? You start um, pairing and I want this hen with this rooster and let's see what I make, and that's how you get all this beautiful stuff. Oh, Easter eggers, yeah, uncle. I have a few, probably like 10. I would say like 10 Easter eggers. They all lay different, so that would be interesting. What to mix them with the Americana rooster and the and Kratos is the Easter egger. Kratos is a frost white Easter egger with Daryl. Who knows what Daryl is? Good evening, Chick. Thank you so much for stopping by. Serena, thank you for being here. It was just for eggs, Easter eggers to lay big eggs. Oh, okay. My Easter eggs that I have don't lay big eggs. They're probably just regular size. Um, but they're beautiful to look like if you want to make a beautiful basket, the Easter eggers is a must to have. Are you still limping, Ash? I don't know what she did to her foot. Watching and cooking. Yum. What are you cooking? Chick, you guys are probably gonna have a really nice dinner. I was supposed to make tacos right now and I didn't. Oh my lord. But yeah, Audrey, I'll be supplying you with all this type of breeds. I know you have the space for them, and I know you give them a good home, so I'll send you some fertilized eggs that can give you beautiful chickens. Serena too, when you're ready to have chickens, we could see if I could ship you some eggs. But it's gonna be hard to know if they're gonna be fertilized or not. I guess we'll figure something out. Oh, Adriana. Did that face, like, you wanted to type the sad face, or it just popped out, like, in an accident? Are you still hurting? Screaming. Let me go see who's screaming. Hold on. There's two of the juveniles stuck over there in the garden area. They're safe in there, but I'll go get them right now after the live. Juan, hola, buenas tardes. Muchas gracias, like 15. Gracias por pasar. Yeah, she's just screaming because she's scared. Oh, they're trying to fly over the fence. You could probably see them. You probably see them on the video. They're trying to jump the fence. They're on the other side of the fence, but oh, there she jumped. It's still our property, even though on the other side of the fence, still our property. So they're safe. There she's trying to jump to. Now they're gonna stop screaming because they're on this side. Oh yeah, you see them. I saw them on the live. Se brincan las... Sí, es una cerca que divide aquí, esto de aquí, y luego para allá es mi jardín. Y se brincan para allá, nomás que pues ahorita como no tengo nada sembrado, pues está bien, pero ya cuando siembre voy a tener que levantar más la cerca. Like 16, thank you Rajesh, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, good evening. So that's why they were yapping, because they were stuck in the garden, but they're over already. It was a busy day today. We were building a fence, and we finished it. I helped a lot, Uncle. You would be speechless if you saw me work on that fence. Like I almost did it all. I was passing the screws. I was passing the drills when he needed them. I almost did it all by myself. Just passing the tools. I need a coffee for this. You know what? I do get headaches when I don't have my morning coffee for some reason, amiga. So that must be it. You probably do need caffeine. You're at work. Oh my goodness, Mac Movement. Thank you. Thank you. Super. Yeah, I was like, because I was telling him, oh, we're almost done with the fence. And he's like, we? I'm like, yeah, I helped you pass the drill and get you the screws and all of that. Hey, Chai, that's how I build a fence too. Isn't that smart, chick? We've been doing all these things, cleaning the yard and everything, and I'm just like, I'm moral support, you know? If I'm not there, it wouldn't get done, so I feel like I did it too. He did a great job, I'm sure. Yeah, it was pretty good. He finished it, like he was exhausted, but he finished it today. And they are like such a hard work. And also they act like they did it by themselves, chick. If we were not there, sitting on that chair, just watching and supervising the work, it wouldn't have been done. We had to be there for more support. If not, the job will not get done. I don't break a sweat. No, I did broke it a little bit because I started like raking the leaves away so he could work in a clean area, and I was trying to help, but you know, there's just so many things that you could do because the wood starts to get heavy and you can't pick up the panels or nothing. So what else can we do? We could just watch. Let me tell you a story. Oh, chick. What is he gonna say? Is it a fence story? And she picked up a hammer and looked at a war, turned around and went inside. You know why I'm laughing, Uncle? Because that's me all the time. I'm like, oh, we're going to do this today. We're going to move all those things. And then I come out with my gloves on and I grab one piece of log and I throw it. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do this. And as soon as he hears me say that, he's like, just leave it there. I'll do it. But I at least try. I mean, you gotta give us that, Uncle, that we at least try. I was pissed off. It's because sometimes we can't, Uncle. Health support is very important. I agree 1,000%. If I wasn't there to tell him, hey, no, 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 it doesn't go there, it goes over here, everything will turn out wrong. So if I'm there as more support, I'm also helping with the designing of things. Oh my God. No, I do. I do a lot outside too. Like the chickens is rare. Is really rare when he helps me with the chickens. I deal with the chickens, also with Tank. When we had a garden, I that's why like most of it dried because I forgot to water. But at least I tried. And he does the building stuff. So when I come out and try to help him take apart shits or something, he could tell that it's like hard for me or something, and he'll tell me, just leave it there, I'll do it. Something fix water. Yeah, exactly. That's that's me too. Anything that has to do with like tools and stuff, he pretty much does it all. Anything if there's something that is outside and needs to look pretty, I come out and I fix it and I make it look pretty. But he does the hard work. Who's on them? You will see the garden beds. She helped build too. Did she help you? But at least let me tell you this, Uncle. Did she tell you how she wanted them? Like, I want them this long and this deep and stuff? That's already help. Like, she's putting the picture in your head of how she wants the beds built. That's already help. That's what I do with my husband. I'm like, look, I want it this tall and I want it this long and I want it to look this way. And he gets it done. But if I didn't tell him, it wouldn't have come like that. It wouldn't have come out like that. So I think Adriana is right, Uncle. She don't do that part either. Oh, sorry. I thought she. Well, That's how my brain works, Uncle. But at least give her that she picked up the hammer and she like went and looked at one of those panels. It's because men work. I'm not gonna say it's hard. We can't do it because I'm pretty sure if we really try hard, we can do it. But but it's a different type of hard. It's exhausting. It's like mental. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Also, you need muscles and stuff that sometimes we don't have. We have muscles, but they're in the wrong places. We need them in the arms and in the legs. It's so crooked. I'm telling you, it is. There's things that it's only you guys can do. But like I said, even if it's like a few words, oh yeah, I would like it to be like this, or it came out nice. There's stuff that we can do that'll help out. I'm not. gonna go there and rip off a roof because I know I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hi, Lou. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. But I have noticed, this is not to brag, and he's probably listening and he knows I'm right. Anytime we have a project, if I let him do it by himself and I'm gone to the store or whatever and he starts it, when I get back and I look at it, it has to be redone. And even he knows, like, oh, damn it, that's right. I should have done it like this. And I tell him, hey, this is wrong. Like, how are we going to do this and that and then the door? And, oh, that's right. So he has to redo it. So it is a big help when I'm there watching it and telling him as he goes. That way he doesn't have to redo it later. That's a big help. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. God bless you too, Lou. Thank you. Jefe, yeah, he's always, see, I'm pretty sure he's listening. And he's probably thinking, yeah, right. But most of the time, it happens that way. I'll give you an example, Uncle. With Tank's porch, it happened. He started building it, and I had no idea he was already building it. And I came out and was like, what is that? And he's like, oh, that's the porch. And I took one look at it, Uncle. Not even 2 seconds passed, and I said, that's not going to work. He's like, why? And I explained it. And you could tell he looked at the porch saying, oh, I guess you're right. He didn't say you're right. But the next day, it was taken apart. And he started the other one that I told him, oh, it needs to be like this and then like that and then over here. So the next day, he took the other one apart and built the one that I told him. And he's like, yeah, it came out better. I'm like, I told you, see? I have a vision. No, Uncle, I don't think that's, because sometimes he does have good ideas. And sometimes he does say, no, you know what? It's going to be good at the end. And I trust the process. And it ends up being good. It's not like I don't stop yapping because he didn't build it the way I want it. No, if it comes out right, that's cool. But most of the time, even he knows I'm right. Because trust me, Uncle, he's the type of person that if he knows I'm wrong and it's going to come out wrong, he will not take it down or apart. He would just leave it like that. But most of the time, he takes it down just because he knows I'm right. If he thinks it's right, he will not take it apart. In his mind, he did. Yeah, most likely. No, Uncle, I don't give him a hard time. And at the end, that's why everything that we build, it looks amazing because we both did what we had to do. You know what I mean? You know how they say that a lot, that couples, if they build a house together and you're just recently married, you get divorced. They say that a really a big test or something like that to see if you guys are a match is to build something together. And if you're still together after building that part, then that means, yeah, you're a good match. And we build so many different things. We have built a lot of things and a lot of projects together, and we're still together, so it works, I guess. No, Uncle, I should have recorded with the porch. When he took it apart, I asked him what happened. He said, yeah, you're right. Like, I wanted it longer and it wasn't going to work like that. He knew. He told me. I should have recorded those words. He said it was not going to work like that. Yeah, you're right. It needed to be longer and this and that. So he took it apart. So he's not your type of man that would just say, yeah, 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 whatever you say. So to not argue, no. Mm-mm. He's the last one to do that, trust me. He would just speak his mind, and if he thinks it's right, it's right. But I guess at the end, he thought about it. He's like, you know what? You're right. The hay bale's not even going to fit there. So at the end, he did it exactly how I saw it in my head. Yeah, for 20 years. You are you like that too, Adriana? Because it is hard to build something with somebody that. That's why a lot of couples don't survive or don't last long because they say build a house, and if you still together after, then it's good because when you're building something, there's a lot of arguments. But with us, that's not the case with us because he hears me out, and I guess he sees it when I'm explaining it. And if he sees it in his mind that I'm right, he would admit it. He will not say, "Oh no, I'm gonna do it my way." He never does that. If I'm wrong, he will tell me, "Look, it's not gonna work," and I'll show you. So he does something and he shows me, "Oh, okay, I guess I was wrong. It's not gonna work." But if I'm telling him something that he knows is gonna work, he won't even. He would just do it because he knows it's gonna work. He builds it on his helper. That's the best. That's the best way, Adriana. Because at the end, it comes out like how you both wanted it. You know, does it make sense what I'm trying to say? Like this Coop, if I wouldn't have helped him say, hey, no, not like this. Over here, look, I want the door over here. It would have just been like a bread box. Exactly, just like a long box with one opening. No food storage. It would have just it would have just been a block. But I was like, no, look, I want a window right here with the box to do put flowers under, and I want the eggs to open this way. I want a door right here, and he makes it happen, even if it's impossible. He's like, no, a door cannot be added there. I'm like, please, I just want a door right here, and he makes it happen. But at the end, you see the coop, and at the end it looks nice. But I guess, I guess you're right in a little, like 10% right, Uncle. Just he doesn't want to hear it. Gracias, chula, por estar ahí todavía, mija. I guess at the end he's like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna do what she's saying. Most of the time he's like, look, I'm gonna show you it's not gonna work, and he does it, and it works, and he likes it. And I told him, see, I told you it was better. And he would just walk away with the hammer and not say, yeah, you're right. But he knows in his head that I was right. Exactly. Yeah. The coupe came out 1,000% exactly how I wanted it. Like from the wallpaper, everything, Uncle. Everything, it was just exactly how I wanted it. And that's because he knows how to do it. He knows how to listen to me and not say, "Oh no, nope, you don't know about hammering stuff, so I'm gonna do it my way." He doesn't do that. Even though I know nothing about hammering and wood stuff on how to make it work, he just does it. He sees my vision and he does it. So he loves it too. He sees the coop at the end and he knows that we both did a good job. Pretty much I'm the architect, Uncle, and he is the builder. But we put together, it works because it came out perfect. It doesn't flood. It's just perfect. It's not wobbly like when it's windy. Nothing. It's just super nice and strong and sturdy and perfect. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome. Nice to see you. I'm doing well. How about you? I haven't seen you in a while. Like done. Thank you so much, Jasmine. So I think in his head he knows that, Uncle. That's why he doesn't disagree in a lot of things that I say because he knows it works out. And believe it or not, I have a good vision too on how to make things work, and he does too. So you put us together to work on a project, and it works. Thank you. So I can almost see when he's hammering something, or I know what the next step is gonna be, and I start doing it without him having to tell me, oh, can you give me those nails over there? Like I'm already having those nails over here, handing them to them because I know he's gonna need them, and it works out. We're doing something to the back of the coop right here. We're gonna move a piece of it, and once that's done, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do a 360, like all around. I'm gonna show you the complete coop. Cause right now you could probably just see the front of it and the side of it. That's all you see. But I'm gonna film everything around. Thank you, Jasmine. Like inside the little feeding room, and how we did both of the sides. And all of that we both saw it, and we just he would tell me, oh, you know what would look cool, this over here and then that right there, and I will say, oh, you know what, yeah, that's true, but not too high, let's put it lower. Oh, okay, that's true. And it was flowing. And that's how it came out nice. Thank you, Adriana. Did you help him build your coops too? Because I don't know if you have a lot of coops, no, Adriana? Like a lot of different coops, or you have one big one? I think I've seen little ones too, like where you put your chicks and then the juveniles, and then there's a bigger one with where all your hens are, where the big flock. I think that's what I've seen in life, so I'm not sure. Like moving the coop, uncle, it was his idea, because it was on the other spot, it was flooding really bad. And I would come and just sit for hours looking around the coop, and I'm like, how can I prevent it from flooding? Oh, maybe we could dig and put some concrete and this and that. And he kept saying, nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm like, what are we gonna do then? He's like, oh, we're gonna have to move it. That's the only thing we can do. And I didn't really want to move it because I know it was gonna get all wobbly and unstable and damaged, and I didn't want to move it. But he was like, it has to be done. We have to move it. And I trusted him on that one. I'm like, all right, I guess. Let's move it. And it's the best decision because it never, even no matter how much it rains, it never gets flooded in here. Thank you, Jasmine. Super, super. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Oh, I know it's mornings for you. Hope you have an awesome day. Yeah. And when we built it, we didn't pay attention in that because it's the first time we built a coop like this size. So we didn't pay attention that where we put it the first time, it was a little bit low. So I was like, it's okay, we could fix it. We could put around things and this and that and bags of sand. And he's like, nope, we're going to have to move it. But the good thing is the way he built it, Uncle, the way he built it, it could break in three pieces. Is the run and then the big roosting bar with the storage and then the other coop. So it breaks in three pieces, and he moved those three pieces one by one. Bye, Jasmine. Thank you so much. So the detachable part was his idea. Like I designed the whole thing together, but he thought about putting it together in a certain way that we could take it apart easily if we ever had to move it or something. Thank you, amiga. Yeah, that was good thinking. I wouldn't have thought about making it breakable, you know? And he's not a wood person, he's not a carpenter, but I guess he learns as he goes. I'm pretty sure you guys are too, Adriana. We gotta see some coops. I've seen a little bit of your coops. Um, but I want to get ideas because I want to extend it. We want to do, you see where the Christmas tree is at? On that side right there? We want to do like another long one. And I want to get some ideas. Like even if it looks rustic, like it doesn't have to look nice and pretty. I don't mind as long as it works. And the chickens are comfortable. I don't mind how it looks. Yeah. ¿Tú cómo lo tienes, amiga? ¿Tienes diferentes coops? ¿O tienes uno solo también? ¿Dividido también o cómo? No me he fijado. O más bien casi no sale, ¿verdad? En los videos el coop. Let me move the camera a little bit so I can lower down the brightness. It'll be nice to see, Audrey. Thank you, sis, for being there still. I'm gonna try to show you all around it. That way you can see the whole thing. Two separate ones. Over here. Oh yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah. But can it be lifted easily or no? It has to be raised maybe. If you raise it with like I've seen. I don't know if you've seen they use those concrete blocks and they raise it like that. They put the coop on top, and that works really good for flooding too. Are we still talking about Turks? We're talking about coops. Back movement. I don't think so. Okay. Turks. Troops. Um, or what do you guys think, Adriana? You're gonna have to rebuild it maybe, or maybe one on the side, and the little one can be for the chicks. Thank you, Mac Movement. Yeah, sometimes I just sit out here, amiga, and I'm like, okay, how would we extend it? And so it could be cheap too, because this one was not cheap. And I kind of don't want to go through the same thing again. So I just try to get ideas and once I see something, I'm like, I try my best to explain it that way and hope that he could see it too. Make another one. Oh, okay. ¿Tú las dejas hacer free range también a tus gallinas, mija? like in all your property or just the area that you do the lives or cómo le haces? Oh, I hear coyotes. And I know they're coyotes because they're over there on the other side. That's crazy. I've never heard them. That's why the dogs are barking. It's like a I was gonna say flock. A herd, or how do you say it? A team of coyotes. ¿Se fue la luz, Cés, ahí contigo? Oh, okay. A pack, there you go. A pack of coyotes. It does sound like four. It's scary when you hear those sounds. I never hear them too close to the house though. Okay, sis, thank you. Pack of coyotes, what? Yeah, they sound far though, like a few miles. But that's why you heard the dogs barking right now, because they heard them too. You don't get coyotes over there by you, Madre? Back movement. I know, that's me right now looking all over like, wait, what's that noise? Because over there, behind Tank's house, oh, you can't see it, huh? Oh, yeah, you can see a little bit of his house. Behind there is like pitch black. You can't see nothing. So whenever I hear a sound over there, I'm like, oh, what's happening? Who's walking this way? Not anymore, too much. Oh, okay. ¿Pero tienes terreno grande, chula? ¿O qué tan grande está allí donde? Porque estábamos platicando ese de que Uncle Bob tiene 20 acres, and I don't know, Kirby might have a lot of land too because he has like cows and stuff. Hi Patel, welcome. 3 acres, es similar lo que tenemos aquí casi también nosotras, mija. Un poquito más. Pero sí, así como está aquí, sí ocupamos hacer unos arreglos para que las gallinas no se vayan hasta allá atrás. Pero pues si les gusta brincarse la barda, o sea, las cercas, sí se van a seguir yendo para allá. Sí, sí, con Kirby sí se ve muy grande también, pero creo que Uncle Bob es el que tiene más terreno. Yeah, lots of woods all around. ¿60? Sí me imaginé, fíjate. Me imaginé porque tiene mucho ganado. So me imaginé que sí tenía muchísimo terreno. Wow, that's insane. An insane amount of land. No wonder his garden looks like 300 plants of broccoli, 400 chili peppers. Because he has like ton of land. 60 acres es. 60 acres de tierra. Te tomaría días para cruzarlo eso. Está grandísimo. Sí, pues es que él tiene mucho ganado. O sea, él y su papá, creo que es su papá. Gracias, chula, pensando positivo. Muchas gracias, hermosa, por estar ahí. Sí, hermosa, igualmente, feliz noche. Muchas gracias por haber pasado. Bendiciones, mija. Ok, mija. La Chayito, donde cazan los venados, mis buzos, son 70. Oh, ok. Oh, ok. Son más o menos como un día. Ok, amiga, sí, ve dale de cenar. Muchas gracias por estar ahí, Adriana. Cuídate igualmente, mija. Good night. Ya tiene una hora el en vivo. Wow, se fue bien rápido, güey. Yo creo ya pusieron a cocinar a Uncle Bob. Porque Chica estaba haciendo de cenar. Oh, no. ¿Cómo que la agarró? ¿La mordió, Cés? ¿O la agarró como agarrada para bebés? Híjole, no. I was telling my sister, uncle, that you probably Chick probably called you to help her with the dinner. She's like, "What, uncle? You say I don't help with the outside work. Come on, help me with dinner." Le di una pastilla el día siguiente a ver si no. Ay, no sé. Opérenla o deshazte de ella porque, híjole, no, es una. Tener tanto perro. So that's why I thought you went quiet, uncle. I'm like, oh, Chick probably came and got him and said, "Come on, uncle. You wanna talk? You wanna talk about hammers? Come give me a hand in the kitchen." Oh, nice. That's cool. Did it keep snowing over there with you guys, uncle? Oh, really? I think last week it did, no? So all the snow is melted? Oh, wow. Yeah, all gone. Okay. Yeah, it only lasts a while when it's about what? 1 to 2 feet maybe of snow? That's when it lasts a while. Because if we get like a little bit of inches only, within a day or two is gone. Sí, gracias por ver mis videos, los que ya están grabados. Eso me ayuda mucho para agarrar mis horas. Ya me faltan como unas 800 nomás. At least a foot. Okay. Wow. That's crazy, uncle. I've never lived in a place. I mean, I've gone to a place just to visit with a bunch of snow and then went back home where, where there was no snow. But I've never lived in a place that you come outside and there's like tons of snow. I could just imagine how that would be. I'm gonna end the live, guys. I'm gonna go and have a piece of rosca with coffee and watch a movie, maybe. Thank you so much for being here, Uncle Adriana. Olivia, Mac Movement, everybody who's here, thank you so much. Have a great night. I'll see you guys in the morning most likely. Sis, have a good night. Ahorita te marco el ratito, sis. Thank you guys. Bye.